Right now we have Ryan Garcia facing his opponent.
Today's date will forever be remembered by boxing fans. The stage was set in the heart of New York City, Times Square, where Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero faced off in a highly anticipated welterweight showdown. The energy in the crowd was electric, and the fighters absolutely delivered. Ryan Garcia's ring walk was a true spectacle. Accompanied by his team, he stepped into the ring to epic music, dressed in striking black and gold. Radiating confidence and charisma, Garcia danced around the ring, hyping up the crowd and building anticipation for the fight. Rolly Romero's entrance was equally impressive. He entered the arena to the iconic beat of Eminem's Lose Yourself, sporting fierce red and black gear. Romero looked locked in, shadowboxing in his corner, fully focused and mentally preparing for the war ahead.
146.8 pounds for Garcia. Romero versus Garcia, the third of the triple hitter fights. Fatal Fury at Times Square, New York.
As the opening bell rang, both fighters came out aggressively. Garcia, known for his lightning-fast reflexes and sharp punching, looked razor-focused. Romero, on the other hand, seemed determined to prove he belonged in the spotlight. The early rounds were a tactical chess match, with both men testing each other's timing and movement. Garcia landed some crisp jabs, but Romero's constant pressure and forward movement kept things tense. As the round progressed, Romero started to find his rhythm, connecting with solid shots and pushing Garcia onto the back foot. While Garcia's defense held strong, Romero's relentless aggression began to show results, and the momentum started to shift in his favor.
Romero, this is going to be your first fight at 147, and when I was in camp with you in Las Vegas, you said this jump in weight should have come a long time ago. How are you feeling?
Not so hungry this time.
And then again, this is going to be your second marquee fight. You fought Gervonta Davis.
In Garcia's corner, his team urged him to stay composed and choose his moments wisely. But Romero's non-stop aggression was beginning to wear him down. The crowd was on edge, sensing that this could turn into an all-out war. Despite Romero's forward charge, Garcia wasn't backing down. He landed a clean, well-timed left hook that sent Romero stumbling backward, reminding everyone of his dangerous power. The round ended in a flurry, with both fighters throwing everything they had, trying to seize the early momentum. As they returned to their corners, it was clear. This was shaping up to be a classic. And when the second round began, Romero came out even more aggressively, determined to build on the momentum he'd gained.
Also in New York a few years ago, now you're going to be fighting in Times Square. What are you envisioning?
A knockout, a vicious knockout. See, I knock him out. Long overdue.
It seems like it's been a pretty heated battle between you and Ryan, the face-offs, the trash talk. Is it personal?
I don't know what you guys are talking about. It hasn't been heated. I think it's been pretty professional.
All right, so we're going to see the knockout tomorrow night. Is that right?
Garcia, however, wasn't rattled. He relied on his slick footwork to evade Romero's attacks, slipping punches and firing back with sharp jabs. But Romero's pressure was relentless, constantly forcing Garcia to stay alert. As the round progressed, Romero began connecting more frequently. From Garcia's corner, the message was clear: stay calm and wait for the right openings. Garcia's defense held up, but Romero's intensity was clearly making an impact. The crowd could feel the tide starting to shift. They roared in support of Romero, sensing he might be taking control. Once again, the round ended with both fighters battling to gain the upper hand, leaving everything in the ring.
New York, USA, a great night of boxing. It's all available on pay-per-view on DAZN.com. There they are, Romero versus Garcia.
The third round brought a dramatic shift. Garcia began to find his rhythm again, landing precise jabs and clean straight shots. Romero was showing signs of fatigue, and Garcia's confidence grew with each exchange. Garcia's speed, movement, and timing were now on full display. He danced around the ring, landing punches with pinpoint accuracy, while Romero struggled to keep pace. As the round continued, Garcia's combinations started to take a visible toll. Romero's corner yelled for him to be more aggressive, but frustration was written all over his face. Still, he fought back, managing to land a powerful combination that sent Garcia stumbling backward, proving he still had fight left in him. The crowd erupted, witnessing a back-and-forth battle between two warriors refusing to back down.
Of course.
All right, Rolly Romero, tomorrow night in Times Square. Thank you. All right, I think a lot of people are here to see you, of course, Ryan Garcia.
Despite a strong offensive push from Romero, Garcia's defense held firm. He quickly regained his composure, finishing the round with a calm, confident presence that showed he was still in control. The fourth round began with Romero once again coming out aggressively, clearly trying to regain the momentum he had lost. But Garcia was unfazed. Using his quick footwork, he slipped Romero's attacks and fired back with sharp, accurate jabs. From his corner, the advice remained consistent: stay calm, pick your moments. Romero's non-stop pressure was starting to wear him down, while Garcia's precision punches were beginning to take a visible toll. As the round progressed, Garcia landed with increasing frequency, and Romero's corner urged him to dig deep and become more aggressive.
The third of our three main event fights in Fatal Fury. Times Square, New York City, New York.
Garcia's power shots started landing cleanly, and frustration was written all over Romero's face. The crowd roared as Garcia showcased his growing dominance. Still, Romero managed to fire back with moments of his own, including a sharp uppercut that snapped Garcia's head back. But Garcia quickly recovered, his defense once again proving solid. The round ended with Garcia in total command. His accuracy and power clearly earned him the edge as he looked dominant heading into the next frame. By the fifth round, Garcia had fully taken control. He dictated the pace, landed clean shots, and continued to frustrate Romero, whose offense was becoming increasingly desperate. Garcia's footwork and blistering hand speed dazzled the crowd as he picked apart his opponent. With Romero showing signs of wear, Garcia took full advantage, landing crisp combinations to the delight of fans. The arena was buzzing, turning into a full-blown fire fest of boxing brilliance. Garcia's speed and timing were now overwhelming Romero, and the sixth round promised fireworks. Then came the finale. Garcia burst out in the sixth round with blistering speed and deadly precision, clearly looking for the knockout that many had predicted. Romero, fighting with urgency, tried to mount his own offense. But Garcia was ready. He unleashed a vicious combination, ending with a thunderous left hook that sent Romero crashing to the canvas. Romero tried to rise, but the referee waved it off. Ryan Garcia wins by sixth round knockout. The crowd erupted as Garcia celebrated a masterclass performance. Despite the defeat, Romero earned respect for his heart and toughness. With this electrifying win, Garcia now sets his sights on a rematch with Devin Haney, who recently defeated Jose Ramirez. After the fight, Garcia grabbed the mic and addressed the roaring crowd, soaking in the moment and making it clear, he's not done yet.
147 pounds. We know how big you are. How much better are you feeling right now?
Much better. You know, this is the weight class I belong in. This is the one I feel the most comfortable, so excited to start my journey at 147.
And this is going to be your first fight in a year. You had the layoff. Was that layoff good for you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, but inactivity is the worst thing you have in your career, but at the end of the day, you know.
I'm thrilled with the win, Ryan Garcia said in the post-fight interview, a smile on his face and fire in his voice. I knew Rally was a tough opponent, but I was confident in my abilities. My team prepared me perfectly, and I executed the game plan exactly as we wanted. It paid off tonight. When asked about what went through his mind before delivering the knockout blow, Garcia didn't hesitate. I saw an opening, and I took it. I've been working on my power shots, and tonight, it showed. I wanted the knockout, and I'm glad I got it. It was a beautiful combination, and I'm proud of how I performed. Without missing a beat, Garcia turned his attention to the next target, Devin Haney. He made it crystal clear, just as he dispatched Romero in dominant fashion, he plans to do the same to Haney in their highly anticipated rematch.
A lot of boxers go through it. I've been through it many times before, so I'm going to show out come Friday night.
Yeah, at yesterday's press conference, we saw you and Bill Haney get into it, and when I was with you in camp in La Jolla, you told me it's not personal between you and Devin, but it is between you and Bill. Why?
I mean, I'm not going to give too much energy into that. You know, he likes to talk a lot.
I know Bill Haney and Devin Haney are watching this, Garcia said with intensity. I'm always clean, and I'm going to beat Devin and knock his head off just like this. It's going to be bloody for those fools. The stats backed up Garcia's bold claims. He landed 114 punches out of 265 thrown, a sharp 43% accuracy rate. Romero, in contrast, landed 76 of 245, sitting at 31%. Garcia's edge in precision and power was undeniable, outlanding Romero in every round after the first. In power shots, Garcia was devastating, landing 35 out of 66, a 53% success rate that showcased his knockout prowess.
The day, you know, I got to focus on Rolly's tomorrow, because without winning that, we can't have that rematch. So I got to stay focused on Rolly's. He's a power puncher, so I got to watch every step.
Times Square, New York, you're going to be right in the center of the universe. Ryan Garcia, one of the biggest stars in all of boxing. How excited are you?
I'm super excited. I'm just blessed with this opportunity. I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, over everything. And, you know, we're ready.
Romero managed 23 power punches out of 66 thrown, landing at a 35% rate. Respectable, but nowhere near Garcia's clinical performance. When it came to jabs, Garcia again dominated, landing 79 out of 199, or 40% accuracy, compared to Romero's 53 out of 179, 30%. Garcia's jab wasn't just a scoring tool, it was a weapon, dictating the pace and setting up the heavy artillery. His ability to mix speed, power, and precision made all the difference, and ultimately, it delivered the knockout. And that wraps it up. For the latest updates, viral moments, and everything that's shaking the boxing world, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a drop of premium content like this. Until next time, stay sharp, stay hungry, and peace out.